Try this upper body circuit that only lasts 10 minutes and requires no equipment whatsoever, all body weight. In this circuit specifically, we're going to be targeting the chest, front delts, the upper back, the triceps, and the biceps. I made this specifically accessible for beginners, intermediates, and a little more of the advanced as well. So let's take a look at what we're going to be doing today. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is dead press ups. So what we want to be doing here is like a normal press up. We want to be getting on the ground, but wanting to allow ourselves to fall completely to the ground, flat to the chest, and then press ourselves up clean from that position. Now, when you're pressing yourself up clean from that position, try to do like a sort of 2-click initiation, okay? So before your body actually moves from the ground, you're initiating a pre-press that's going to engage your chest and your delt muscles, and then you're going to press fully, and you're going to do that. So it's kind of a 2-click stage, okay? So you drop to the ground, pre-press, let the chest muscles and the deltoids and the shoulders activate, and then press up clean. Second exercise is going to be a Prowler Press Up. Now these ones are specifically heavy, targeting the front delts specifically. They're a little bit tricky, but again, we can do these on the knees if you're unsure. And you're going to initiate into the essentially like a pouncing prowler position. And what we're going to do is sweep our head down and then come upwards. So it's almost as if like a Superman thing, right? So our head is actually going down diagonally into the ground, and then we're reversing that movement, kind of like a fighter jet coming off from the ground up, doing maneuvers into the air again. Third exercise will be dips. For that, we're going to just take a simple chair or a sofa or whatever. Just going to put both our hands behind it and perform a normal dip. Fourth exercise is going to be a bit of a different one. It's going to be the back widow, and this is one that targets specifically the upper back. And for this, what you want to do is get down into the ground, and you want to have your feet planted onto the ground, although the feet shall not be pressing you up whatsoever. They're only there to stabilize you. Plant your shoulders at a slightly inward angle, and what we want to do is press ourselves up and squeeze the rear delts and the upper back together each time. And the very last one to target off the biceps, to get the full arm experience in, is we're going to take a simple 2-litre bottle of water, or if you have a dumbbell, even better, and we're going to plant our elbow against some sort of surface, the end of the sofa chair or an armchair, and create our own preacher curl. For these ones, the focus is actually speed, so how many reps you can get in within the minute. We're not caring about slow negatives or anything like this here. We want high reps. Okay, so before we start, let's warm up. So for warming up, what we want to do is make sure our rotator cuffs and shoulders are quite warm, because we're going to be doing a lot of pressing here, they're very sensitive. So bring your elbows to the ground, and we're going to warm up the rotator cuffs as such. If you have a light 1 kilo, 2 kilo dumbbell with these, even better. I want you to do around 12 each side for these. That completely warms up. Now the reason why we don't do them in the air is because I like having the elbows planted in some sort of fixed position. Sometimes when you do it in the air, the elbow is running freely, and you're actually not really getting any kind of external rotator cuff rotation in that. So we want to keep them fixed into the ground here. So around about 10 to 12 times, make sure they're warmed up. And then what we want to do, nice and warmed, is then we want to rotate the shoulder around. So the shoulder joint needs to be able to move freely, and that's a good warm up. Now I would prefer you to hold on to position, but all you're going to do is let that shoulder joint completely hang loose. Do not control it whatsoever. Imagine you've got a completely limp dead arm, and just swing it back and forth. Swing it back and forth. Again, around about 10 to 12 times. Switch positions that way, swing it back and forth. Like that. A few rotations. Like that. And let go on the other one. Again, swing it back and forth. 12 times. This way as well. And then a few rotations. Okay, and then the final one, we're just going to do simple arm rotations round. Again, let's do about 10 to 12 each side. Reverse it as well. And the other arm. Again, we just want to make sure that joint is been moving and warmed up, because if we get any lasting shoulder pains or injuries in nibbles, or our idea of being able to do this at high frequency day in, day out, to actually build adequate muscle, is going to be inhibited. So, okay, shoulders are warmed, then let's get to it. first exercise, dead press up. Let's go. Okay, 60 seconds. The more further you can put your chin over when you're pressing up, the better and more you'll get hit with the chest. So keep going. Down. Fall dead, pre-press up, press. Come down, fall dead, pre-press, up. Fall down, pre-press, up. Fall down, pre-press, up. Fall down, pre-press, up. Fall down, pre-press, up. Ooh, it's burning already for an unforgettable me. Fall down, pre-press, up. Fall down, pre-press. Okay, we'll do the 30-second rest. Want to bring our hands together, and you got to squeeze and push in. So the idea of this is we're going to try to get as much blood into the pecs as possible. Okay, we want to be feeling the pectoral muscles working as much as we can. So squeeze, keep squeezing. Every so often, crisscross arms as well to the X. And come out. Crisscross over again. And come out. Okay. Now for the second round. Same thing again, dead rows for a minute straight. Go. Pre-press. 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 Again, if you need it, warm up the shoulders a wee bit. Quick rest. Drain it, then back in. I don't want to disturb the baby. And again, for people that get weaker, switch to the knees. And come in, same thing, let it fall, free press. Come down, let it fall, free press. Okay, one more time again. I want to get the blood into the chest again for 30 seconds. Squeeze. Squeeze as much as you can. Press over. Just like you're doing a crab, okay, like this. Oh, squeezing, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, next one, we'll do our Prowler for 30 seconds, guys, okay? So, assume position, Prowler position, okay? Just like we showed in the video. So, get into the position here. Want to come in, swoop out. Come push out, swoop out. Push in, swoop out. Push out, swoop out. Now again, if you're getting weak here, switch knees. This is a very difficult exercise. So knees, if we're gonna, again, come in, sweep out. Come in, down, sweep out. Come in, down, sweep out. Keep going, guys. On the knees, on the thing. We've got 20 more seconds here. So again, arms like this. We're gonna come in, sweep up. Come in, sweep out. Come in, sweep up. Come in, push out. Push down, sweep up. Last one. 3 more seconds. Press up. Okay, 30-second pure rest here. Grab your water. At this point, everything should be feeling very pumped and fried. Chest should be on fire. Delts should especially be on fire. Okay, another round of this. Again, if everything's being fired here, move to the knees. Make it easy for yourself. Okay, 60 seconds, let's go. Okay, come in, sweep out, and in. Ooh, come in, sweep up, ooh. Come in, come in, sweep up. Come in, sweep out. Oh, my triceps. Oh, fuck. Oh, far from last night. Oh. Don't be pathetic like me. Keep going. Okay, full break. Again, 30 seconds, water. So the next one we're going to go into is our dips. So grab a chair or sofa, whatever you have access to in the house, okay? Again, you can do this anyway. To make it easy for yourself, if you struggle with dips, especially with the triceps, are going to be quite really fast right now, so we're really taking these to complete failure here to make sure that we've stimulated them, they're growing, and we're moving on to the next day. So again, hands, like so. The further you have your feet out, the different of intensity is going to be. This, the closer you have them in, the easier it's going to be. So find your intensity level. So what I would suggest is probably a closer in with the feet so far. So let's go. Gotta come stretch as much as you can. Again, I may be going slow, but I don't need you to go slow. Oh, this is fire. Oh, this is fire. Oh, I should have trained this recently. Oh, keep going, keep going. Keep on. Okay, so this interval, I want you to flex your triceps. Just come out like this. I want you to squeeze. Okay, 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, because this is going to cramp. Okay, okay, release it. Hands behind the head, help stretch. Elbow drive up, will stretch the triceps. Okay, shake and shake. One more like this. 10 more seconds. Drive it. Squeeze the blood. Okay. Back to dips. Let's do the last minute round. Again, want to make it hard for yourself? Knees over like this. Can't keep up. Keep going, guys. Come on. Squeeze triceps as much as you can. Rinse everything you can out of this last 30 seconds, okay? This is when you're going to stimulate the muscle here. Come on. One big set like this, 2 times is all it takes to grow your muscles and stimulate your muscles to some degree. Remember, like me, it's okay if you're burning. Take a couple of seconds during the set. Try to rinse it more. See if we can get going. Okay. Big rest. Again. 10 seconds hold. Turn the wrist different rise. Just squeeze it, lock the elbow, and free again. During the 10 seconds, feel free to get water as well. Okay. Squeeze last one. Now remember this one we're moving into is the back exercise. So get in your back now, get ready. Drive your elbows in to the ground and pull yourself up. Again, use your feet to stabilize you. Okay? Let's go. Now, if you move your elbows even closer in, you get more of a contraction squeeze. A bit hard as well. You take your feet out of it. Feet back. Oh, it's going right over in the timer too. Hardcore. Right. Again, I want us to flex the back a wee bit. So squeeze back, push the elbows back like this. During the 30-second timer, squeeze. Hold it. Squeeze, Karen. Let go. Okay, again, I just want to encourage us to drive a bit of blood. That's it. Okay. 2 more seconds. Okay. Rev-in again. Let's go. Onto the ground. Let's go. Ooh. The more, if you play around with your elbow position here, you start to fatigue. The closer you go into it will give a different feel into your lower lat, and the further out you are, more delt. I would prefer to keep it in more diagonal like this. 15 seconds. Come on. Ooh. Rest, okay. Okay, almost in the home straight here. Last 2 minutes to go, okay? Squeeze it back in again. Create your hands like this as well, just like scissors, and push back like this, straight on. You should feel that lower lat flare engage as well. Squeeze, and again, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Okay, last bit of water. Okay, so biceps, you want to get your 2 litre bottle of water, dumbbell, or whatever you have. Now, I prefer to use it at the end of an armchair and sofa, but my camera's not pointing there, so I'm just going to do it like this. You can bridge your elbow to the knee, okay? Each arm, I want high reps. You're going to start with the right arm, and then on the next round, start with the second. Try to get your baby finger to go as much that way as possible, okay? We want to get that short head working. I know for some guys it's stronger, this may not feel heavy, but that's where we want to do lots of reps here. Just want to drive a bit of volume into it, a bit of blood. If you have a dumbbell, even better. But I promise you that it was equipment free, so think on your feet. 2 litre bottle of water. Everyone should have water somewhere. Okay. Now don't just let it fall, at least some sort of control, even if it be at a second. You should start to get fire now, even though it's only a 2 litre bottle of water. Okay, to make it hard, see a bicep, turn it round, squeeze. Turn your wrist up as well, squeeze. Again, want to get a load of blood in there. Give 10 seconds. Okay, last minute here, okay? Everything should be feeling good. Okay? Again, opposite hand now. Okay, squeeze as much as you can. 10 seconds. Come on guys, with me, last minute here. Really rinse everything you can out of this. I want to say as much dedication as possible here. Come on, it's the last minute, make it count. Remember to keep driving your elbow into your knee or the armchair or whatever you're using. Don't let the elbow come up. I'm going to get all in that bicep joint. Last 30 seconds, come on. Now, it may feel like nothing. Last 5 seconds here, I'd imagine things are starting to get a bit numb. As they should. 10. Last 10 seconds, come on. 2, 1. And that's us. Well done, guys. Give yourselves a big clap. Well done. That's a 10-minute upper body exercise. Now, you can progress that every day. Start with your knees, get a bit more progressive in the few weeks when you get stronger. Try to do it full, try to progress it to get it to the full 60 seconds every round that you continue with it, and then progress it to longer. Try to do it 2 times rounds each, 20 minutes. And I promise you that you will build muscle, and you can build a substantial amount of muscle at home as long as the intensity is hard. If you enjoyed that, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Fire over to my channel. I've got tons of videos on nutrition, training tips, everything you need, especially for natural lifters as well. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. But until next time, have a good one.